Hello everyone, my name is Griff, and today we are going to be doing our first runs of Trials of the Mighty. Now this run right here is actually my second run, because originally I had Grace and I had Galacleo on my team, but then I realized that this fight inflicts Curse of Nihility, and unlike Lilith, where Curse of Nihility is kind of minuscule in a sense, because it doesn't last the entire fight, he applies it right at the beginning, and as you can see right on the bottom screen right next to Veronica, it lasts, I don't know how long, probably the entire fight. So I had to switch up my team. I put normal Cleo on, and I put Veronica on instead of Galacleo. And we were able to get our first clear with that. Otherwise, as far as this fight, other than just Curse and Nihility, I like what they did with the... It's basically just a higher end version of the fight from the story and the fight from... I think it's the beginning of the story, and then it's later in the story as well. With this version might be the one that's later in the story, where you have to do this countdown thing. And I knew this countdown thing happened, and I knew that I would have trouble with it, so I actually changed my team up a little bit, and I put the over damage on them. And what over damage does is it makes every hit multiple times, so you're able to just breeze past something like that. And I knew Veronica would have 100% skill prep, so I just put it on her, slapped it in there, worked out perfectly. As far as this whole fight, it's pretty good. He applies Curse and Nihility multiple times, so in an event that you were able to clear it, I guess you could somehow. I don't know actually if you can, because transforming into a dragon doesn't even clear it. Maybe you could get out of it, but from what I've been able to see, you really can't. So you do have to make your teams around that. I'm gonna have to change the teams I have for Void Poseidon and Void Zephyr, the Trials of the Mighty version of them. Additionally, this fight is right under like the raid event, and like it's in that section, and it's only available for 7 days. So I am under the impression that, you know, you'd be able to get your character within 7 days because of how this would work. But when we look after this point, and when we look at the unbinds, it actually ends up being not what I expected. It's actually going to take much longer in order to get a 70 unbound, you know, max mana circled character from, you know, these events. So I'm a little disappointed in that regard, because I feel like they portrayed it in a way that it's a limited thing that you need to grind it every day, that if you do it every day you'll be able to get it by the end. But in actuality, it's a limited thing. You have to grind every day, and even if you grind it every day, at this point I don't know if I'll ever be able to get Galacleo until they rerun these exact Trials of the Mighties. Eventually, at some point, it will work out that I'll be able to get him, but as you see right here on after the first clear bonus that we're going to get, which actually this quest does give Orichalcum. It actually gives 5 Orichalcum for first clear and then 2 per run at least. But regardless, you get 2 of the convictions and 1 of the denotations. I'm just looking at the first clears and all that stuff. And if you look, and we go look at the Mana Spirals, we're going to see how it's going to cost 1 to get to the Mana Spiral. It's going to cost 1 of the convictions, which is pretty basic, you know. If any welfare character ever had them, it would have cost 1, and I didn't claim them from the goodie box. But as we get deeper and deeper into them, and as I look at them, you're going to see that it's going to start costing 2 convictions, you know, and a denotation, and then it's going to start costing 2 and 2 and 3 and 2, and it's just going to keep going. So me personally, I'm a little disappointed in how this is being portrayed in a way that it's making it seem like, you know, you could grind this out in a week. You know, it's only around for a week, so you should grind it every day. Maybe I did see a mission that was clear Thor's trial. Maybe there's more in that. Maybe you get a bunch from clearing that. Maybe it's just, you know, whatever. But even if it was, in denotations alone, you wouldn't be able to get enough. Because like we see here, we're going to keep going. And then on top of what I was saying, certain ones actually do cost tier 4 orbs and rainbow orbs and champion testaments. So it's not completely free. It's not something that you get to do for free. It's not something that you get to do that if you just grind this out, you get it for free. And that's also a little disappointing because I feel like it was portrayed in that way. Now, do I actually care that much? No, not really. Am I going to 70 unbind him when I can? Absolutely. Am I going to 70 unbind all three of them? Of course. They're Gala characters. It's super cool that they're putting this mode in. I'm going to grind out this mode every day to get the daily bonuses and able to get the materials that I need in order to, you know, be able to do the things that I need to do. So, all in all, I like the battle. I like the concept, but I wish that the unbinding wasn't so grindy that I don't know when I'm going to be able to get a 70 MC goof, because next week it's going to switch to a different battle. As you can see here, it says 6 days. Next week it's not going to be him. It's going to be someone else. So that's about going to be it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.